Ballymurphy Massacre, Kangaroo Inquest, Part 4. Arrogance, ignorance, incompetence are three of the nicest words I can describe British officers and the class system. It took 48 years for me to find out the whole truth about the day of internment. I give a statement to the inquest, the second inquest. What I saw and did during the day of internment and the day after. They were facts and they were true. I did state that an officer asked me to plant ammunition on the wounded and dead. Prior to this officer asking me to plant ammunition, I had told my commanding officer, Major Jenkins, that you're going to have a lot of dead bodies on your hands if you don't get these people evacuated. And I don't see any weapons or ammunition being brought in with the dead and wounded. Well, at that stage they were all wounded. He must have took note about what I said, and a lot of truth about what I said. So he contacted this officer because this officer did some of the killing on the day of internment. He was a captain. I'd never seen the guy before, but he knew me, my name, my rank, location down in the Henry Taggart Hall, and my room where I was billeted on my own. So he must have had communication with Major Jenkins beforehand, because no officer from another unit can just come in to a unit and get information about a soldier. He'd had to have a conversation with Major Jenkins. I didn't realize, by refusing his request to plant ammunition, was to be my downfall in the parachute regiment. I was a career soldier. I wanted to get promotion. I don't deny that. Who doesn't want promotion? It's more money. So I got letters. I got a citation from General Tuzo. I got letters from General Farah Hockley, who was regimental commanding officer. I got a letter from the commanding officer of the Royal Army Medical Corps. So, with all these letters, my future was bright, and I was asked to join the 2nd Battalion Parachute Regiment and keep my rank. I found being an infantry soldier and corporal was very easy. I went on a Brecon course, non-commissioned officers course, and got the highest possible grade. Only myself and an SAS trooper got the highest mark. A man in the same company as me got a C-, which is scraping through. Returned to our unit. He got promoted. And my officer says, I like him more than I like you. I'm thinking, what the fuck? Arse licking was not on the course. I couldn't understand his argument. This was an independent course, an assessment of your ability, not arse licking. The officer sent me on a mission. Look on one of my previous videos. defeating the IRA. The IRA defeating the British Army, one of my videos. I got sent from Besbrook Mill to a little village near the border, on my own, no radio, no backup. Now, any ex-soldier there has served in Ireland. What would you think if your officer sent you into Ballymurphy on your own? New Lodge on your own. Falls Road on your own. I got sent into an IRA area on the border, bandit country, on my own. It was no accident, eh? Someone was wanting me knocked off. An officer had an accident. He fired 28 rounds at me with a submachine gun from 6 meters away. I had bullets all the way around me. He missed. I had a witness. I thought at the time it was an accident. Another occasion, there was a riot and everything went quiet. All the children went away. What's going to happen next? The gunmen are going to start firing. I was ordered to walk round a corner to see if the gunmen would open fire. And yes, they did. I returned fire with 6 rounds. From the hip. They called me Ballymurphy after that. I was just at the start of the things that were happening to me in the 2nd Battalion of Parachute Regiment. The officers had a problem. They falsified documents, and at the first Ballymurphy inquest, big time, they used my name. Well, I was Soldier M. This is what they put. I am the above-mentioned non-commissioned officer at present stationed with my unit in Belfast, Northern Ireland. At Belfast on the 9th of August 1971, about 21:30 hours, I was on duty at the Vere Foster School, Springfield Road, as a medical assistant when an officer, brought into my custody 5 casualties for medical attention. Whilst treating the above casualties, I obtained the following details from them. Soldier M. They falsified evidence presented to the court. I never give a statement. When you give a statement, you put on the side of each page to clarify that you made the statement. And at the end of the statement, you sign it. Not one signature. The signature at the end was blanked out, so nobody could see who was Soldier M. One thing, Soldier M was not me. So they falsified the evidence. Now, not just officers involved there. It had to be military police, lawyers, and a judge. Because I would not plant ammunition on the wounded, they had to make up evidence. And I, 48 years later, find out the truth. And I'm telling you now because the army is still at me. When I was asked to give evidence at the Ballymurphy inquest, I was told by a wing commander, Botro, that I would be looked after if I had mental problems or any other problems. I could just call her. I told her that I'd made videos, 4 videos about the Ballymurphy internment, and I'd also written a book. She notified the Ministry of Defence. You read my book, you watched my videos. Wow, the shit hit the fan. I told the truth. And it fucked up all the evidence to be given at the inquest. I then got an email from the Ministry of Defence. I was the only soldier not to be given an MOD lawyer at the trial. I had to find my own lawyer. And he would not be present at the inquest to advise me. The only soldier not to be helped. Then I was given an email by a lieutenant colonel from the parachute regiment, also stating that he would help me. But when he went to a meeting with the MOD, the help finished. I had warned them about 2 soldiers going to give evidence against the army, but they totally ignored that, cut their own throats. So, recently, the MOD have not forgotten what I stated at the inquest. They sent an email, this lieutenant colonel, help the man in charge of helping paratroopers, sent an email, and a few seconds later, another email. I hadn't received an email for a week or so. 2 within a couple of minutes. One was urgent. Please read this from the parachute regiment. And it was a virus to wipe out my computer so that my book got stopped. Wiped out a lot of information, and I've had to start again on my book. Why have I applied for political asylum where I live? Now you know.